Hey, it's Harriet here. Today's video is all about how you are going to tick off all of your goals in January. If you are like me and an achiever and you want to be able to achieve certain things in your life, then this video is going to be absolutely pivotal for you. See, there's a place where you're sitting right now. In fact, where are you sitting right now? There's a place where you're sitting and there's somewhere where you want to be. Whether that goal is you want to be healthy, most people in January decide that it's time to get healthy. Maybe you want a relationship, maybe you want a change in career. Whatever it is you want, I want you to think about what you've set this year as your goals. What have you set? What do you want to achieve? What does your brilliant 2016 want to be full of? And see, there's a place, for example, say you want to be a jogger. There's a place where you are and you haven't even jogged for ages. In fact, you're way out of habit. You haven't done it for a very, very long time. And you aspire to be someone who can jog around the block or someone who can actually run a marathon. Most people set a goal at the beginning of the year that they want to do a half marathon or a marathon. And that's a great goal, by the way, because it encourages you to be healthier, which is good. So, for example, you're sitting on the couch. You're sitting on the couch and you know that you want to run a marathon, or you know you want to be a jogger, or you know you want to have a healthier lifestyle. And it all seems really, really big. It seems too much. And it's almost like moving a really, really heavy rock. I don't know if maybe when you're a child you had to pick up a rock or something really, really heavy that you couldn't actually lift. You see, if you were able to do that, if you were able to be a jogger normally, you'd already be doing it. So there's something that you do not know. There's something that you don't need to know. And your brain is probably resisting it. You see, you normally hear about people who are in a place where they want to achieve something, or they're telling you about something they've achieved. You never normally hear the middle part of things, so you don't actually know what it takes to really get that thing happening. See, halfway through, you're going to do one of two things. Halfway through reaching your goal, you're either going to turn back because it's too hard, or you're going to persevere. You're going to persevere because you really, really want that thing. You really want to feel that thing. And see, achieving goals is probably one of the best feelings you can ever feel. Obviously, getting married, having kids, all those kind of like amazing events in your life, they will feel great too. But achieving a goal and actually being able to say, I went from here to here, is amazing, and it gives you this absolute burst of energy. And I know if you're watching this video, it's something that you really, really want. So what does it take? If you're in the place where you're a jogger and you want to get somewhere where you can run a marathon or you can run a half marathon, how are you going to get there? You see, there's going to be resistance. You're going to come up against resistance. And resistance needs one thing. Resistance needs for you to persist. And it is easy to just know where you are and go right back, or just kind of sit in one of those areas where you're not really achieving your goal, but you're not really like back where you started. And that place is painful because you don't feel like you've achieved. And I don't want you to sit there. So what does it take? What will it take for you to actually get off the couch, or, you know, open up to that person, or start being in a relationship, or leave your job, leave your comfortable job and be in a risky business or a career that's going to serve you better? What's it going to take? It's obviously, number one, going to take persistence, because when you come up against that resistance, that, oh, I don't know if I can do it, oh, this is hard, then there's this thing that has to happen, and it's called momentum. You've probably heard people float around the word momentum. Momentum means, you know, you're like tumbling, you're gaining momentum. It's like when someone creates a snowball when they're skiing, or when they're in the mountains where there's snow, and they create a ball and then they just start pushing it, and as they start pushing it, it slowly gains more and more snow. It slowly gains more and more. And you see, there's a point where you're going to need to be able to lift up that really